welcome back to DETV. I'm Michaela Ruiz.
And I'm Antonio Fernandez. I'm really looking forward for the show today.
Me too. Our wonderful DETV students have been going around campus to catch you up on what's been happening around Desert Edge.
Yes, I heard some about Movember.
I'm also really looking forward to learning more about history of Veterans Day.
But first, let's get to our first story of the show.
First, we're looking at a well-known Mexican holiday known as Day of the Dead with Maria and Jalissa.
This is Maria coming to you with the package on Day of the Dead. Dia de los Muertos, which can be translated as Day of the Dead, is a Mexican tradition to honor and remember those who have passed. We do this by making an ofrenda, which contains several important elements. The first and most obvious part of the ofrenda are the photos of the deceased loved ones. The ofrenda is then decorated with things that those people liked in life, like foods or possessions of theirs. Typical objects like a cross or other religious artifacts, pan de muerto, candles, and marigold flowers, or how we say it, cempasúchil, are also placed on the ofrenda. This tradition originated with the Aztecs, who were indigenous people in early Mexico. They believed that their loved ones would visit them, following the cempasúchil flowers towards the altars made for them. Another belief is that the butterflies that migrate to Mexico during the winter are the souls who have passed and are coming home. Things like mariachi, baile folclórico, and matachines are displayed at festivals and parties.
Thank you for showing us one of the many cultural celebrations in our community.
You guys are making the school very proud. Keep it up.
Let's take a look at what's next.
Now that Halloween is all said and done, it's time to move on with our annual tradition. This month, men around the world is taking place what's called Movember. Here's more on that.
While we may focus more on Thanksgiving during November, there is another annual event that takes place during the same month. This, of course, is Movember, an annual movement followed by men all around the world, where they grow out their facial hair for a month in order to raise awareness for diseases such as prostate and testicular cancer, as well as helping to prevent male suicides. Movember has many activities besides growing a mustache that anyone can do to raise awareness, including running 60 miles throughout the month, doing some other kind of physical activity, or hosting a party to do something fun. There's also an app you can download which can track your progress and share what you're doing to other people who also have the same app. To learn more about the activities or donate to the cause, you can head to Movember.com.
Wow, that was interesting.
I agree. It's almost November 11th, which means
Veterans Day is coming up, so let's dive into the history of Veterans Day and why we should be thankful for those in uniform.
Veterans Day, originally known as Armistice Day, is a federal holiday in the United States observed annually on November 11th for honoring military veterans of the United States Armed Forces who were discharged under conditions other than dishonorable. It coincides with other holidays including Armistice Day and Remembrance Day, which are celebrated in other countries that mark the anniversary of the end of World War I. Major hostilities of World War I were formally ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918 when the armistice with Germany went into effect. At the urging of major U.S. veteran organizations, Armistice Day was renamed Veterans Day in 1954.
Desert Edge is home to many veterans. Our reporter Nathan Kennedy interviewed some of them to find out more about the holiday.
My name is Matthew Lang. I'm one of the biology teachers here. I'm in the Army Reserves after I had switched over from the Army National Guard. I'm a captain. I focus on logistics there. I joined mostly because I was about to switch over to the medical corps, and then that unit I was set to join dissolved at the last second. And so they were like, well, 3 things you can do. And I was like, Transportation Corps, Army National Guard, which honestly I really like. A good mix of front and backline stuff. And they had a full ride scholarship available at GCU. You learn a lot of good skills and how to work with people that are theoretically peers, subordinates, or superiors to you. So you learn a lot of interpersonal skills along with just basic logistics that can apply to a lot of jobs.
I'm Mr. Greenwell. I was in the Air Force. I joined the Air Force. It was between the Air Force and the Navy because I was in Air Force ROTC in high school. And then the job I wanted for the Navy wasn't available. I think being able to travel and see some different parts of the world was my favorite part.
My name is Mr. Goffigan. I served in the United States Marine Corps. It's the toughest branch, really, outside of Navy SEALs. And then everybody, all the men in my family were either Navy or Army, so I just wanted to be different. Probably boot camp, actually, as crazy as it sounds.
Thank you guys for that information.
Stay tuned for our upcoming packages after this commercial break.
Hey teachers, have you ever wanted to win an award or a trophy? Well, if you are watching DETV, you can urge your students to vote for their favorite teacher. All you have to do is have your students go to this Google form on screen and vote there.
The Arizona Arts Proficiency Seal was adopted to celebrate students who demonstrated high levels of proficiency in the Arizona arts education standards through personal expression and creative experiences in arts education programs. These are the requirements for a student to qualify for the Arizona State Seal. These are the objectives of the Arizona State Seal. And the state-approved Fine Arts or CTE Diploma Seal courses would be these. For more information about the Arizona State Seal, please go check out this link.
Hi, my name is Erica and I'm president of Black Student Union.
Hi, my name is Tati and I'm the Public Relations Officer for BSU.
This Thursday on November 10th, we will be holding a block party before the senior night football game.
It will be held from 4 to 6 p.m. in the courtyard.
There we'll be having music,
ice cream,
and the theme is
90s! Touchdown. Hey. Come turn out with us. You kind of like, okay.
Next up, we will be going into Detv Esports team to see their hard work.
Esports, a genre of digital gaming competitions where gamers come together in order to compete to see who is the best of the best. Desert Edge has their very own esports team, who train every Monday through Wednesday after school in order to achieve this title.
You need people to get used to the games, find out what they're good at. You need, especially for League, you need people to come in, get familiar with enough heroes, get familiar with playing with each other, need to build that level of camaraderie that you can't just snap together overnight.
The environment of the club is very exhilarating due to the amount of teamwork and communication that goes into the club.
Most of the time you have the team screaming and whatnot. For me, it makes me happy, like hearing the commotion and whatnot. So I guess it's a nice environment, right? Because like you're playing the game and getting into it.
Communication is key during gameplay, whether that's calling out something in a game or telling someone an area they could improve in.
Oh yeah, when something's going wrong, we like to point things out and say, hey, you should probably do this instead of that, so they won't do this.
The esports team offers League of Legends and Smash Brothers currently. Tryouts end right before spring. However, the esports team are still looking for more gamers as well as people to help them out.
I would like scorekeepers, right? Right now I'm doing that all on my own. It takes me like 3 minutes after a match to get everyone down, get on a nice little spreadsheet, go home and write in the Smash People spreadsheet later. Other things I would be looking into is anyone who wants to take a bit at recording gameplay and editing it up.
If you would like to join the team, they meet in the library Monday through Wednesday at 3:45 to 5:30. They welcome all levels of players into the club, so don't be afraid to stop by. This has been Derek Hobbs from DETV, signing off.
That was interesting. Can't wait to learn more. We covered some amazing stories, but we seem to come to an end.
Don't forget to follow at DETV Crew on all our social media platforms.
That's all we have for DE. We'll see you next time.
I'm Michaela Ruiz.
And I'm Antonio Fernandez. Have a great day, Scorpions.